The loss of a child is such a huge thing. I think it always has been a huge thing. I'm a historian, and when I look at the past, people grieved in the 16th century, the 19th century, as they do today. But it's especially, I think, seen as kind of the worst thing ever today in our child-centric world, especially in the West. And so when a child dies, people have a sense that their worst nightmare has come true, and the parent represents that worst nightmare. Some people keep a distance. They look at you from afar. They may cross the street when they see you coming. They're afraid of saying the wrong thing. They're afraid of mentioning your kid, reminding you of your child, as if you were not thinking about your child at all times. Some people write you notes and write you emails, and sometimes they resort to cliches. The worst thing ever. There are no words. For some reason, those cliches were kind of reassuring to me. They kind of were consoling. There was a sense that if people go back to the same kind of cliched language, they were confronting the impossibility of language to encompass this loss. We were all in it together, trying to find the words. A number of people responded to the death of a child by opening up about some loss, some tragedy in their own lives. Even friends I had known for 20 years never told me that they lost a child at stillbirth. And some people, I found out in passing or later, would blame us for the decisions we had made the day our son died. The loss of a child is so huge that people don't know what to do, they don't know what to say. And so the bereaved parent is confronted by all of this, the silence and the blame and the cliches and the stories of tragedy. And the parent has to decide what to do with all this, how to respond to what people have to give. Some friendships did not survive. But overall, I realized that in order to move forward, in order not to isolate myself, I had to accept what people had to give and find within me a source of empathy for the very different ways in which people responded.